So yesterday I posted a breakdown of quite literally everything we know about the Crimson Fleet, and today, due to your votes on the poll, we're going to be breaking down absolutely everything that we know about the Freestar Collective. So with that said, we've got a bunch to cover, so let's just get straight into it. So right off the bat, we know that the Freestar Collective's main base of operations, if you will, or just where they have the biggest presence in the game, is Aquila City. They're basically Aquila City's government and military, at least that's what everyone suspects, due to all of the information we've been given by Bethesda. One very important thing you have to know about the Freestar Collective is that they see themselves as peacekeepers, always fighting for the right thing at whatever cost. We know they had a massive galactic war against the United Colonies, so if you ask me, I'm willing to bet that we'll see a sort of Skyrim Civil War questline between these two factions in Starfield. My only hope is that if we do get another quest like that, it's a little more thought out, and I hope it changes more than just who sits where, essentially. Now, the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies did sign a peace treaty, basically agreeing to stop the war, but I have a feeling whatever happens in Starfield's main story somehow will erupt these two factions to begin fighting again. We do know that the peace is, quote, an uneasy peace from what Bethesda have told us. For the longest time, I did assume that we could join the Freestar Collective, but I don't think that that has actually been confirmed yet, although I would bet money that we can join them. We can see in this shot of Aquila City that the Freestar Collective have their logos and banners all over the place, pretty much indicating, yeah, they sort of rule Aquila City as their kind of government. And in the shot right after this we meet this guy who says,
"We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Freestar Collective."
So I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume that this is the leader of the Freestar Collective. I want to point out his armor real quick. Notice these three little badge symbol thingies here. I believe this is supposed to represent his rank. Now, this is likely just an outfit design. I doubt our outfits will actually gain these little things as we rise through the ranks of the Freestar Collective, if we can even do that. Now in this next shot here shows us these three dudes all wearing different outfits, so yes, the Freestar Collective will have different variations of their outfits slash armor, much like the Crimson Fleet which we discussed in yesterday's video. I love the bomber jacket look here, I'm definitely going to get my hands on one of them, and the little military hat things, I forget what they're called. But anyway, this faction gives me massive Star Wars Rebel Alliance vibes and I am here for it. We again can see the Freestar Collective logo really big up on the wall here, with this very military font writing that says The Rock, so I wonder if this is what their headquarters is called. You know how in Fallout 4 the Minutemen had the castle, right? I'm willing to bet that The Rock is the name of the Freestar Collective's base. Now again, just like in my Crimson Fleet video, there really isn't much else to know about this faction. Bethesda have kept so much of Starfield under the table, and factions are clearly a big part of that, so they obviously have a very important role in Starfield's overall story, at least that's my guess. The whole Colony Wars thing does give me massive Star Wars vibes though, with the United Colonies basically being Starfield's empire and the Freestar Collective being the Rebel Alliance. Now, as mentioned in yesterday's Crimson Fleet video, we know the Crimson Fleet have been causing problems in a bunch of different systems for both the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies. So maybe, and again this is just a theory, you can actually get another truce between the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies and sort of bring them together to take out the Crimson Fleet, but that is just speculation on my part. Now the final thing I want to mention in today's video is this shot of the inside of Aquila City. Now, notice anything weird? No? That's cool, because I didn't either until I made this video, so let me point it out to you. There are no guards here. Like, zero guards, except maybe this one dude standing here, but I can't really make it out, and the only reason I think he's a guard is because it sort of looks like he's carrying a gun. So what's up with that? In Skyrim, you walk into a town and city and there's like 50 guards waiting to tell you that they've taken another arrow to the knee. In Fallout 4, as soon as you walk into Goodneighbor or Diamond City, there's a whole bunch of guards and triggermen ready to take you out if you try anything. So why the hell aren't there more guards here in this shot? Maybe they're just wandering around and they just so happen to not be in this shot when Bethesda were filming it, but I have another theory. The Freestar Collective is really struggling, and possibly dying. With Aquila City being a sort of desert planet, it's going to be difficult to grow any kind of food here and get any kind of water here. So Aquila's citizens are probably really struggling to survive when the Freestar Collective are supposed to be the ones protecting them and fighting for them. On top of it, this place doesn't exactly look the nicest or cleanest. I believe the Freestar Collective are full-blown freedom fighters, so there aren't a lot of them. Many of their members have possibly even left to join the United Colonies in New Atlantis on planet Jemison. I wouldn't be shocked if we met a United Colony soldier who tells you he used to be a member of the Freestar Collective. You know, until he got shot in the arrow with a knee. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. That is literally every single thing we know about the Freestar Collective in Starfield. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like. It really helps out smaller channels like myself. And hey, if you want to stay up to date on Starfield news, leaks, discussions, and plenty of other content, consider subscribing because we cover it all over here. Also, we are really hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers sometime soon, and we are really close. So if you do subscribe and help make that possible, thank you so much. It truly means the world. And with that said, thank you all for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next one.